So in the meantime, I've gone ahead on the right hand side in the top corner over here. I clicked on publish and then I clicked on run. I added a coaching talk, which is just a template. This is probably the last time I'm going to say this, but this is all fictional data. Another pro tip, if you click on store this data for reuse in the future, you don't have to upload the same file every single time again. I strongly recommend doing this because you are going to test your workflow a lot of times just to make sure there are at the least amount of errors in there. So when you click on oh, templates, coaching talk or workshop, when you click on run now, it's actually going to start running. I can go back and the workflow will just continue running. Might fail because this block is still in there. I'm going to delete this block. Need to click on edit first. Make this mistake a lot of times. Click on delete. And in the meantime, I can check if the results are already there. Results, there are no runs found because we didn't connect any outputs to the workflows over here. But here you can see that we do have some results. So input, this is the output. It's nice. It's working. Now we know that we have the transcribe from this block. You can see the output. It's over here. Like I said, the personal development plan contains 3 different chapters. So we're going to add 3 different prompt blocks. There are several ways that you can do this. You can click on the plus over here. You can go to AI over here, select the right one and click and drag, or you can type the search prompt over here. So prompt, I'm going just to click and drag it. I can click on the plus, scroll down, select prompt as well, and then you can see it's automatically connected with each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that one more time because I know we're going to have 3 different chapters. Prompt, go there. Connection is connecting them is as easy as clicking and dragging. So the first chapter of our personal development plan is about talents. The second chapter is where the potential is to grow, and the third chapter is how you can grow. So I've renamed all 3 prompts just for clarity. Like I already said before, give clear names to the blocks so it's clear what you're selecting later. I can click on inputs over here, and just like with the transcribe block, I can select which model I want to use. Gonna say one more time, experiment with using different models. We have loads of them, as you can see, if the dropdown is loading. And for the talents prompt, I'm gonna go with O3 Mini because that's the most recent model that has been launched. Like I already said, we try to implement all new models within 2 weeks, and the talents prompt is the most important. So I'm going to use the the newest model for this. There's a prompt which I obviously prepared already. So I'm going to go to another screen which you cannot see and copy the prompt. All right. I'm going to paste it in here and you can see the criteria for this chapter. I can scroll down. You can see it's just some basic prompt in. More about it later. I can click on save. And I'm going to do the same for growth potential. I'm going to pause this video, add the other prompts, and see you in a bit. So there I am again. I added the prompts for growth potential and growth suggestions as well. Like I said, it's just criteria for this particular chapter. When I click on talents, O3 mini, click on growth potential, ChatGPT 4.0, and here as well. So we have to connect the transcribe, so the audio to text, to this prompt as well. First step that we have to take is by clicking from one plus to the other, so we get the line over here. The second way that we have to do that is by adding a new settings item over here. So you just go to the block, the talents block that we're currently in, scroll down and add a new settings item. So we're going to have the text from the coaching talk. So text from coaching talk. I can add the K, probably it's too long. Oh, there it is. And click enter or the plus, and it shows here. We need to connect this block to this. So I'm going to click on connect data source. And instead of being able to select just one, I can select a second one now. From audio to text, it's the block output from the transcribe prompt. Block output, connect. Same with growth potential. Like I said, I love clarity, so I'm going to copy this, add a new settings item for growth potential as well, paste it, connect data source. It's from audio to text. Same with growth suggestions. Scroll down, text from coaching talk, connect data source, block output from the transcribe block. Click on connect. There it is. Third thing that you have to do, next to connecting the lines and adding it as a settings item, is add it to the prompt, because you want your AI model to know that he or she, whatever, needs to use this input. So in the prompt, I already mentioned it, add the transcript here. How do you do that? By opening with two brackets, copying this again, paste it there, and closing it off with two brackets as well. Copy it, save. Same with growth potential. Open the prompt block, scroll down a bit because I know that's where it is. Add the transcript here. And you can see text from coaching talk. Save, growth suggestions, open the prompt block, and add the transcript here. Oh, there it is. Click on save. So just in the power of repetition, when you are building this workflow, you should connect the transcribe in three different ways. Add it to the prompt like we just did. Add it as a settings item like we just did over here. And by connecting the lines with each other. So now I'm going to show you partly how expensive it is to run a part of this workflow. So I'm going to go back general on this workflow, general, and I can click on run block. I will do that now. I have to select the model. It's O3 Mini. By the way, this is being fixed by our developers as we speak because I already selected the model beforehand. Click on run now, and you can see that I selected Open AI O3 Mini from audio to text. This is the prompt that I've added, and the results will be visible in just a bit. I will go back to the Twin AI logo over here, and you can see we just spent 3 € by getting the transcribe and the talents block. So it's only 3 € So I'm just going to make a quick estimate. I think the whole workflow is going to be 10 € maximum. Compare that to the 2 to 3 hours that I usually should work to get the audio file to a personal development plan. And you can see it's just a quick win.